Hey everybody, I'm Chef Tom with All Things Barbecue, and today I'll be preparing a Scottish salmon grilled on soapstone with a maple miso sauce. Well, I'm really excited to be sharing this recipe with you guys today. This recipe comes from a buddy of mine, Eric Gephart. He's a chef, the director of culinary inspiration over at Kamado Joe, and we did this recipe during one of our Kamado Joe block parties right here at All Things Barbecue in Wichita, Kansas, and it was fantastic. I knew I had to share it with all of you guys. So let's get started with this whole side of Scottish salmon. So we've got this whole side of salmon here, and like I said, this is Scottish salmon, which we're really lucky to be working with today, but you guys can use whatever kind of salmon you can get your hands on. Now we've already taken the skin off the back side of this, and as you can see, the pin bones have also been removed. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of extra trimming here, get rid of any of this unwanted stuff. And then we're just gonna get this thing cut into portions. Now down here we have this really fatty belly meat that is super delicious, but not what we're cooking today. In fact, I've got something special planned for that for you guys, and you'll have to catch that on another show. So we're gonna be using this meat right up here. Now there's a number of ways you could do this. You could go ahead and just slice your portions out just like this, pretty common. Some folks like to split it down the middle and then portion it out that way. I want to cook some nice big chunks today though, so I think we're going to take a big piece right out of here, maybe a nice big piece right out of here, and we've got something big and exciting to watch cook on the grill. Now to get this thing seasoned up, we're going to do it real simple today. So a little bit of avocado oil on here, could be vegetable oil, whatever you got on hand. And then we're just gonna hit it with some smoked salt and some fresh cracked pepper. We're cooking this salmon on the Kamado Joe Classic Joe 2, and we've got the soapstone set up at the higher position here, but we have direct heat, so there's lots of heat on this stone itself. Now just because bacon's delicious, we're gonna get a little fat layer down on this stone by putting some bacon down on here first. So that's a nice little layer of fat for our salmon fillet to go down on. Now listen to that sizzle. All right, we're gonna get a really nice crust on that side before we flip it over and finish it on what was the skin side. It's crazy how much just that initial sear on there just opens up the black pepper. It's super aromatic. Everything's blooming. It smells delicious. Now I wanna prepare our maple miso sauce. It's really a pretty simple sauce to prepare, but it packs huge flavor and it goes fantastic with the salmon. We start with 1 cup of maple syrup. We're going to place that into our food processor. To add to that, a 1/2 cup of white wine vinegar. And then we want 3 tablespoons of miso paste. And this is something you can definitely pick up at your local Asian market. And a lot of big box grocery stores are carrying it now too. And last, we're gonna get some lemon zest in there. We shoot for about a tablespoon total. Might take a couple of lemons to get there. All right, well, let's get these blending. Now we're slowly gonna add 1 cup of vegetable oil so that it can emulsify. One more 1/2 cup of vegetable oil, and that'll do the job. And again, this is dripping in very slowly. Delicious, like miso caramel. Now this is gonna be way more of this sauce than you're gonna need for your dinner, but you're welcome. You should put it on your chicken, put it on your vegetables. I don't care if you put it on ice cream, it's that good. Let's take a peek. Oh, beautiful color. Yeah, we can give this a flip now. Nice golden brown sear on the outside. So when we started this process, this grill was well over 500 degrees, running nice and hot. When we opened it up, we've cooked with the lid open the entire time up until now. But now that I'm confident we've got a nice crust on the top, a nice crust on the bottom, I'm gonna go ahead and close the lid and let it continue to cook all the way through. Now 140 is the recommended temperature. I think you can go to a little bit less than that depending on how confident you are in your source for your seafood. Now this soapstone cooks kind of similar to cast iron. So let's say you're cooking on cast iron at home, or you've got a gas grill with a griddle in it, or you've got a YS640 or a pellet grill or something like that. What you want to do is just make sure that that is super hot when you start out. I mean, set your grill up 500 plus, and then you can close the lid at the end if you need to finish things up. All right, we are fully caramelized with about 130 internal temperature, and I'm just gonna hit this maple miso sauce right here, right on top of the soapstone. Just let it melt in. Enjoy the sizzle. Guys, I can't even wait to get this on a plate for you today. I'm digging in. Woo, look at that. Oh, unreal. It's salty, it's sweet, it's savory. All the caramelization on the outside of that salmon is fantastic. Man, I hope you guys give this a try at home. Whether you're doing it in small portions or big ones, it doesn't matter. Cook time's a little bit different, but you shoot for your internal temperatures, you know, and you try to get the right crust on the outside. You're gonna be happy with the results. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that subscribe button. And if you have any questions or comments, or there's anything you'd like to see me cook, let me know in the comment section down below. For more recipes, tips, and techniques, head over to thesauce.atbbq.com. All things barbecue, where barbecue legends are made.